The Dallas Cowboys and owner Jerry Jones added a distinctive wrinkle to the NFL's national anthem demonstrations Monday night, with Jones, coach Jason Garrett and other coaches and front office executives taking a knee in unison before the anthem, then rising and locking arms as it was being performed. Some in the crowd at University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the Cowboys were playing the Cardinals, booed at the display. Arizona players also stood and linked arms during the anthem, but they did not take a knee beforehand. Cowboys wide receiver Des Bryant stressed that the decision was a team thing that was a direct response to comments and tweets by President Trump over the weekend. "I feel like that's the true definition of unity," Bryant said. "Trump can't divide this. I think sports show the perfect example of unity. It's not just black NFL players, it's different races. I feel like that was a clear shot at Trump, sitting on that knee like that because you just can do that," Bryant said, via the Dallas Morning News, after Dallas' 28-17 victory. What Trump said was, "Super disrespectful. We showed great unity tonight. That's what that was for. I feel like that was needed. We're not going to let a guy like that tear us apart. Not just us but this whole entire league. We're a prime example of positive people. He should have never said that. It was a clear punch in the face. I feel like we made up for that." The team, like most others across the league, had the support of its owner. "Our players wanted to make a statement about unity and we wanted to make a statement about equality," Jones said at a post-game news conference. "They were very much aware that statement, when made or when attempted to be made, and a part of the recognition of our flag, can not only lead to criticism but also controversy." It was real easy for everybody in our organization to see that the message of unity, the message of equality was getting, if you will, pushed aside or diminished by the controversy. We even had the circumstances that it was being made into a controversy. The demonstration did not escape the notice of President Trump, who was tweeting about it, as well as the Senate election in Alabama and the devastation of Puerto Rico by Hurricane Maria, early Tuesday morning, and ended up calling for the NFL to set a rule that you can't kneel during our national anthem. He began at 6:28 a.m. EDT, writing, "Ratings for NFL football are way down except before a game starts, when people tune in to see whether or not our country will be disrespected." The booing at the NFL football game last night, when the entire Dallas team dropped to its knees, was the loudest I have ever heard. "Great anger," he went on to add, "but while Dallas dropped to its knees as a team, they all stood up for our national anthem. Big progress being made. We all love our country." The Cowboys were the latest team to make a show of unity or protest since Trump said Friday at a campaign rally in Alabama that owners should fire players who refuse to stand for the anthem. He reiterated that in tweets over the weekend, calling for fans to boycott games until owners fire or suspend players. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Seattle Seahawks and Tennessee Titans were not on the field for the anthem before their game Sunday. Many players on other teams chose to kneel while other teams demonstrated unity with players standing with interlocked arms. Several owners stood on the sideline with their players and locked arms with them, but Jones became the first to take a knee. "We planned and it was executed according to plan that we would go out and kneel in prayer, or kneel and basically stand and make the statement regarding the need for unity and the need for equality," the 74-year-old owner said. "Then we immediately turned around, stood up, walked over to the sideline. And that big American flag, it came down that field, and we all stood toes out on the field and recognized and respected the American flag and the national anthem. So it was a coordinated effort. It was planned and it was executed at the same time that our team was getting ready to play this Cardinal team. I'm very proud of it." The Cowboys plan, which Jones brought to the NFL's attention beforehand, was formulated during a series of meetings Sunday and Monday, according to a person familiar with the planning. Some including players only. Some involved team captains only. Garrett met with all the players. The Cowboys tossed around ideas and sought a solution that promoted unity while satisfying both the group of players who wanted to kneel for the anthem and the group that wanted to stand. Once a compromise was reached, members of the Cowboys ownership group discussed the plan with representatives of the Cardinals ownership. The person with knowledge of the planning said, "The demonstrations were remarkable, and rare, show of unity between players and management